In the modern dating market, we find a specific class of failing asset, the 35-year-old man whose life skills are entirely outsourced. Economically speaking, he is an over-leveraged subsidiary. His mother functions as an absolute board of directors. She manages the core operating metrics, separating his laundry and handling basic survival tasks to keep his daily life functioning. When this asset enters the dating market, he isn't looking for a partnership. He is attempting a hostile takeover of a woman's life to install a new household CEO. The Mama Merger assumes a human girlfriend will provide the same outdated, outsourced domestic labor he grew accustomed to at headquarters, while expecting endless praise for basic functioning like taking out the trash. Entering the modern emotional market with a business model based on weaponized helplessness immediately triggers regulatory red flags. Modern women operate as fiduciaries, conducting rigorous forensic audits on potential partners before committing any emotional capital. This collective scrutiny functions as a single women's emotional commission, the ultimate regulatory body, judging a man's behavior and assessing his risk-to-reward ratio. The findings of the audit are clear. The subject is a depreciating liability who offers zero emotional dividends while requiring massive operating budget misallocations. When the math fails, women execute a stop-loss order, rejecting the merger to protect their own core assets and future growth. Left stranded in the market, the subject must choose, embrace the difficult friction of personal development, or find a technological loophole to save his subsidiary. Rather than maturing, the subject opts for a tech buyout. He transitions straight from his mother's house to an AI Stepford girlfriend in a frictionless acquisition. The AI acts as a patch for his operating deficit. It demands no accountability, requires zero domestic competency, and never issues an I statement. This chart compares validation loops for mother headquarters and the AI subsidiary. Both route directly to the subject node, bypassing the maturity requirements. This feedback loop digitizes his weaponized helplessness. The motherboard is replaced by an algorithm. He has dodged the commitment tax of a real relationship, replacing human boundaries with a programmable algorithm that never demands an ROI. Human social friction provides the necessary evolutionary pressure to force adolescents into accountable adulthood. The AI Stepford girlfriend removes this pressure from the market ecosystem. There are no arguments and no hard truths to catalyze change. Negative behaviors are endlessly subsidized by code rather than corrected by human consequences, creating a terrifyingly efficient loop of stagnation. While the subject views this as a life hack to win the dating market, he is actually shorting his own evolutionary potential. In the short term, the subject appears to have secured a high-yield relationship asset with zero overhead costs. The final audit reveals a different reality. He swapped a biological umbilical cord for a digital one, bypassing actual independence. This is an emotional Enron. Outward stability masks a total internal fraud, mimicking the systemic collapse of assets that have no underlying value. By outsourcing his emotional labor to machines, his market cap as a functional human being plummets to zero. He is left with emotional liquidity, rendering him permanently incapable of surviving in a real, reciprocal partnership if the simulation ever ends. An artificial bailout is just subsidizing your own bankruptcy. True wealth can only be built on a shared human portfolio. Audit closed.